Welcome to Diggers Outdoors. I think what we're going to do is I'm going to be quiet here except for a couple spots here, but we're going to look around this tractor shed. Just if you're looking for the older tools, you might be able to find some at a flea market, but if you go to a flea market at an antique tractor shed, you're going to be a lot more likely to find what you need. So we're going to start off with this little piece right here. I was gonna buy that, you got it. What that is, that's to cut horns off a bull cow. I mean, yeah, maybe we might come to a time where you might need something like that again. So it's just something to think about. But once I find something else here neat, I'll pop you guys back on here. We're going to go through a couple of the working displays here. They have a blacksmith shop, a wood shop, and a machine shop here. And it's not working right now. They have to fix it, but they also have a running rock crusher. And just for you, FOP, we're going to look at some steam engines. But we're almost to the blacksmith shop, so once I get in there, I'll just keep my mouth shut and just let you guys enjoy. I'm sorry. How you doing? Good, how are you? Not too bad. What you're doing right now, that thing you're turning, is a blower for the furnace, or for the forge there. So you heat the metal back up, and as forge is filled up with coal. I think we're going to move over to the other side here. Just check out what's going on over at the wood shop. Ain't much going on over here except for this guy carving. How you doing? Yeah, here's something for you guys to think about. This lamp here that he's putting some WD-40 to, it's not powered off electricity. It's powered off this lamp right here. It makes heat, goes up through there, and runs that up there. Just that's how innovative people were back in the late 1800s, early 1900s. They would do stuff like that, so if they can't power it one way, they'll figure out another way to power it.
Oh, hey, ladies.
Now, what kind of wood you carving on?
This is mahogany. This piece of mahogany is about 20 years old. It's from when I used to have a shop in Maine.
Okay.
And this came out of a piece that was 4 inches thick, 36 inches wide, and 18 foot long. It was for boat building.
Now, see, I didn't think mahogany would just flake off like that.
The old stuff? Oh.
Yeah, it's coming.
Check that out.
Yeah, it's coming. It's nice.
Oh, beautiful. Came out of a huge, huge tree, you know.
Oh, yeah.
We don't see that stuff anymore today.
Oh, no.
Well, you do some for guitars and so forth, you know, really fine wood, but a lot of it, you know, not like this.
But the only thing you can find down here in Pennsylvania that'll carve like that is tulip poplar.
No, I have some basswood, and I have some gum that actually does. Yep. You carve and do stuff yourself?
I eventually want to get some of the tools and start with spoons. That's all I want to do.
Okay.
Just let me do my spoons. But neat. But I got to get going here.
Sure.
I only got 56%, and I still have to get a couple more things in the show here before this thing dies on me.
Absolutely. See ya.
Hey, have a good day, sir. Okay, you guys heard me talking about what they use on the forge to get the air into. That's one right there. There's another one. Yeah, those are the fans for the forge there. That puts the air up through the forge and helps build the heat in the cold. But the last thing we're going to go into, and it's not running, but it's all together. Yeah, I think I showed you guys this over Portersville too. Yeah, here's the machine shop, and the thing with this machine shop is if you look up there, you see that going all the way across there, and all those bolts coming down. This is a belt-driven machine shop, and there are a bunch of different things here, but there's also some things here that aren't belt-driven. Like that Vice is one. That thing right there, you know what that is? That is an original, what do you call it? Drill press. You cranked it, and you cranked it with one hand, you wound it down with the other. Like here's another belt-driven lathe. What else we got here? That's not there. That one's electric, I believe. Oh, no, is this? No, that's belt driven too. Another belt driven lathe there. Another machine tool. So I mean, there's all kinds of neat stuff in here. But I'm going to shut you guys off here for right now, and when I get to something, oh, there is something right outside the door. That's one thing with this show is every time you turn around, you find something like, oh, maybe I should talk about that. This right here on that 37 Ford body, if you look at this, this is what they call a percussion drill rig or an impact drill rig. And how this little sucker works here is, you see this pipe in the ground? They put this pipe here to keep that thing from going all willy-nilly. But they would pick that up and drop it. And every time it dropped, it would go a little bit deeper into the ground. That's how they used to drill water wells back in the day. But we'll go on over here. This one here isn't running, but this is one of my favorite motors. Erie City Ironworks. Don't see too many of these. Now we're going to go on over here. Something else you don't see every day. How about a shepherd's wagon? Watch some of the steam motors go. I'm going to shut you guys down here. I'll pick you guys back up here in a little bit. One thing for you folks that need to make implements, I wouldn't say need to make, but to mechanize your stuff. We've got two things here. The red thing on the right is a Ford Doodlebug, and the yellow thing, sorry, the red thing on the left is a Doodlebug. The yellow thing on the right is a farm Jeep. Jeep actually made those. It had, that one has both a hydraulic drive, a PTO, and if I'm not mistaken, on the other side it has a belt drive on it as well. So it's kind of like a do-it-all type of deal. They could drive the thing back and forth to the store, do whatever type of run they need. As soon as they got back, they could hook everything up and just go right back to work with it. The same thing with the Doodlebug is that back when those were made, that's kind of like a Depression era tractor. You had a car, but you needed a tractor, so you turned your car into a tractor and used it as both. Now something else, and depending where you are, you may be able to find something like this. Now this was a Farmall H at one point in time, but they turned it into a road grader. It was turned into a road grader by this kit. This maintainer was actually a kit, and he used the Farmall H as his power plant. It has an H tractor body. I think they changed the gearing in the rear end, but it's basically still the stock rear end with the stock spacing between the wheels. They put the cab on it, they put the framework on it, and they hung the blade on it. Plus it came out here, you got these two bigger tires on the front, wide, with the wide track. And this back in the day is how they used to take care of the roads. I mean, the places that couldn't afford, like this Huber over here, which is probably about 20 years newer, a specialized piece of machinery. A lot of places had to make it themselves. Okay, and I think just a little bit further, yeah, here it is. A little bit further down here. Now let's say you either have a tractor but you don't have it, but you still need to run a grader. You might use something like this. This was a grader that originally at one point in time, these were horse drawn. They would put a team of horses on this and work this as a grader. Eventually that gave way to putting tractors on it, but still worked the same. The tractor, a guy drove a tractor up front, got the thing going, and there's a guy that stood back here to work the grader. And all this, there's no hydraulics on this. There's all these wheels. These wheels, this, I think I did the, in fact, I'm trying to remember how these worked. The wheels controlled the angle, controlled the cradle, and that basically gave your blade the angle. This would turn the angle this way, and this, I think, would raise and lower it or reposition it. So, I mean, everything back then was mechanical, and I do mean everything. But I think I'm going to shut down here one more time and go walk around to another spot and show you guys a couple other things. Everybody likes a big old Oshkosh. How about this sucker right here? Oh, here's the deal. I'm going to hold this camera. This is my head height. Just to give you guys an idea how big this thing is. This thing, I'm looking into the view screen, straight into it. I mean, here's the fender here, and just to give you an idea, turn around, get the look at me. I'm gonna look square into the viewfinder. There it is. That's how big these industrial Oshkoshes were. Yeah, and this runs a 1693 Caterpillar engine, which I do believe is either 6 or an 8 cylinder. It is 4-wheel drive. Basically, this is one of those trucks. You point it in the direction you ask it to go. It's not going to ask questions. It's just going to ask how fast. Nice little B42 Mac. Got some new vehicles here too, but they're kind of like one of the sponsors of the show, so you kind of got to be nice to them. Just kidding. You know what I'm saying. But okay, I'm gonna shut you guys off. Here's something interesting, and I know we talked about chainsaws before, but here's the reason why you don't take your chainsaw for granted. Not the one you buy now. All these things are like either cast aluminum or cast iron. Like this one in the front, this is a 2-man job. Then you got this thing over here, the second one in. This is a gas powered reciprocating saw. That's how that works. But all of these have either cast iron or cast aluminum body. So that big chainsaw you buy in the store now, yeah, not so much. They're not that bad. These things would hurt you. I mean, not that the ones now won't hurt you, but those things ever hurt you in short order, whether it's trying to pick the thing up or that thing kicking on you. Because if you hit something hard enough to kick one of them heavy things, you shouldn't be cutting it in the first place. Got a little SpeedX Whippet here too. These are an actual garden tractor sold at one point in time. I mean, they kind of look a little goofy. They look like a Ford, but these were a small tractor, like a small garden tractor or a small tractor used around the farm. Now, what else we got here? We got this back here, which I do believe, I want to see the stuff on this. It's an air compressor. Very interesting. I mean, as I said, the people back then would find all kinds of ingenious ways to get work done. Nice little 34 Ford pickup truck. Let me see what else we got here. Some old Harley Davidsons. I mean, old Harley Davidsons. We're going to take a little walk into the gas station here. Not too bad. Just some of the stuff in the old gas station here. Now, I was talking about yellow dogs a couple chats ago. Here's a yellow dog right here. You'd actually fill this up with crude oil, and they'd be like, there's one with a wick in it. Fill this up with crude oil, you come up through these wicks, and you light the wicks, and that's what gave you light at night, depending on where you were. And of course, you didn't light that thing inside the house, but working outside, that's what gave you light there. What else we got here? All kinds of neat stuff. That's what they used. Yes, they used to put new lining on brake shoes. This is how they used to do it. And that's back when they still used asbestos in the brake shoes as well. And everything you see there, that's for drum brakes, which you will hardly find a vehicle with anymore. What else we got? We got ourselves an old school blowtorch, which is right here. This here, if you can see it, that's a soldering iron. Some lug wrenches. Yeah, this here, that's a chessboard. Chess or checkerboard, take your pick. Oh, there's some neat stuff in here though. Got the old payphone. Old Aruga horn. Jack. There's all kinds of neat stuff in here. That's one thing, when you come to these tractor shows, look around and see what they have like display-wise, because you never know what you'll find. I think we're going to go right across the way over here. They have a couple engines running, so let me shut you off. Okay, after SCHF happened, one way you could get, I'm kidding. Not too many people can have one of these on their property. Most of the power that's on the ground is coming from this generator right here. It's a 2-cycle, 3-cylinder Fairbanks and Moores with about an 8-foot flywheel on it. What we got over here, this is actually a model. It's a model of a working oil well. What else is on here? Phone booth. Yeah, here's one for Brett here. This is, if you ever seen Brett's little Maytag engine, there's the washer with the ringer. There's the engine right there. Little single cylinder. This is not Maytag, one that makes all the electric washer. This is how it starts. What we have here is a 1905 Bessemer 40 horse. Yeah, and this engine here, if you read the sign there, this is made to move natural gas through the line. The center section right in here was the air compressor. That would pressurize the line to keep the gas flowing. Let me see if I can get around to the exhaust side here. That's all further I can get. Well, listen to that thing hit. And you have to remember that thing had about a 10-inch round piston. So nice old Plymouth satellite, but all you folks that complain about that your little push mower is too heavy, well, you could be mowing with one of these, just like the chainsaws, either cast iron or cast aluminum, one of the two. Very little sheet metal or plastic on these things. I'm gonna shut you off till I get to something else here. Here's that steamroller again. Yeah, I think the next tractor show I go to, I'm gonna do one, because I said shut up and I haven't shut up yet, but I'm gonna do 2 videos. One where I'm talking and one where I'm not, so you guys can just get the sounds of machinery running. But I'm gonna shut you guys off here, go look for something else. Okay, and I think I'm gonna start heading on out here. I'm gonna have the camera on for as long as it'll live anyway. I've got 19% left. But something over here, and I think you guys may like this, because I don't even know what it is yet, but something over here sounds like something Tesla would have. Hear that pop, 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 pop. I'm going over here to try to figure out what in the hell that is. I'm now intrigued. But we're going to pass a couple more things along the way. And anything you see in this, I mean, I know we're a bunch of preppers, so I'm not saying definitely go out and get this. It's one of those things, like if you do have it, it might be a good thing to have, get something like this now, because you know it'll work. Like this, nice little International hit and miss engine. Stuff like this. And I think I found, it's a Maytag. That's what I hear. I hear a Maytag. And what it is firing through this makeshift gun here, which is that's what's making the pop. I'm gonna wake a couple people up if they watch this video. Yeah, but these little Maytag motors, they're very handy in and of themselves. I've been hearing this thing all day, haven't figured out what it was, so I walked down here. Okay, we're kind of done with the stationary engines down here. Some of them anyway. Neat little jobs here. How y'all doing?
That happens to be my perfume cat.
Yeah, those are miniatures. The ones up here are miniatures too. No, I'm sure you could probably find a use for these little ones here. I mean, everything. Way back in the day, they actually used to use little motors like this to do like smaller tasks. So that's not outside the realm of possibilities here. But one last area to go to. I still got 15% left, so that didn't take as much as I thought. We'll walk on over here. We're going to check out a little bit of the car show. And the car show kind of brings in a little bit of everything. Stock stuff, modified stuff. Let's see what we got here. Nice little International flatbed truck here. This is kind of cool. A couple rat rods. Yeah, I've always been a sucker for a tutor. This is what they call a tutor body. It's like a sedan body belly, has 2 doors on it. Powered by a little flathead with 2 singles on it. Nice little setup.
Brand new, this front $1,225.
Then you have this little pickup truck here, which I don't even know what it originally was at one point in time, but powered by a little 6-cylinder. Have no idea what the Craftsman toolbox is for either. That's where the radiator would be, but the radiator looks like it's mounted in the back. Excuse me. In fact, if you look through the wooden slats, the radiator's right down in there. So the radiator's in the back. It sucks up air up underneath these slats. This lets the air come out and it puts it through the radiator there. Well, so we got a new Thunderbird. Got this Dodge RT here. Wonder what's in this sucker. Got the old Roadmaster 6x9s in the back. Check that out. I mean, it needs some work, but hell. And it's got a 440 in it. It's like a 440 with a single 4. Which is cool. Oh, check out Studebaker. Got an old square body truck over here. This old Ford.
That's cool, huh?
Kind of liking the Studebaker. It's the straight rodder in me. I love this old Studebaker. I mean, these things made nice little customs. They also made nice little gassers too. So, as I said, I'm a sucker for that stuff. We got it down to 12. Okay. Old Style Master Chevrolet. About a 53 Ford. A little hot rodded up a little bit. Got a small block Chevy in it. But if you take a look at that air cleaner, that's a Cadillac air cleaner on that. But it has a little Chevy 350 small block in it. Then we have this old C10 over here, which is really cool. And oh, yeah, a couple more slide in here too. Speedwagon R60. This is another little rat rod, but it looks like it's kind of made to do everything on the fly. Got this little pipe vise in it. All kinds of stuff. Neat little deal. I like this. Here we go here now. There's something a little interesting. Like I said, this is a rat rod. So basically, take your whole template, toss it out the window. There's his instruments. Now I'm not sure. I think he may have got those out of a mid to late 80s Chevy or Ford pickup truck. But
I'm looking right at you. If you turn to your left. Your left, not your right. I mean,
that's his. But that's his instrumentation. I let you know what's going on underneath the hood. Now it's a Speedwagon. Oh, it's a Rio. I thought it said R60. It's a Rio. Then we got the old deluxe highway patrol car, which I do believe this is a Chevy as well. Yep. Kind of liking this old thing too. But pretty much I think that's all we're going to get to today, because I am pretty much out of power at this point. So I look forward to the comments, appreciate the views. Like, share, subscribe, and thank you for watching. I'll talk to y'all later.